Hello friends, how are you doing? And I hope you really all are having a great and fun time and everything is going smooth and awesome. So we will be discussing now the CBSE pattern exercises on the chapter body fluids and circulation, right? We'll now first go on to the first, the question that what is joint diastole, okay? What is joint diastole? Joint diastole is the time, so we can write that joint diastole is the period, right? Joint diastole is the period during which both the atria and the ventricles, okay? Joint diastole is a period during which both the atria and the ventricles are in a state of relaxation, right? The joint diastole is a period during which both the atria and the ventricles are in a state of relaxation, and that is what a joint diastole is. We will not see anything else because it is just a 1 mark, so we are going to concentrate just over here. Let us move to the next question. What is haemolysis? Hemolysis is the destruction, okay, is the destruction of the red blood cell, that is RBC, okay. So hemolysis is the destruction of the red blood cell, that is the RBC, and this is what is hemolysis. RBC of mammals are nucleated or without nucleus? Absolutely. The RBC of mammals, right? The RBC of mammals are without the nucleus, nucleus, that is they are enucleated, and because of the absence of nucleus, since the nucleus is not there, so they will be what? Biconcave disc shaped. Because of the absence, because of the absence of nucleus, these will be, biconcave disc shaped. Okay, these will be biconcave, disc shaped. We move on to the next question. In which mammal is the RBC found to be nucleated, right? So, for this we can write that in camels, the RBC is found, okay, the RBC is found to be nucleated. Okay. So, in camels the RBC is found to be nucleated. Next, name the smallest blood vessel and the largest artery in our body, right. The smallest blood vessel in our body, the smallest blood vessel, okay, the smallest blood vessel in our body is the capillaries, right. The smallest blood vessel in our body is the capillaries, and the largest blood vessel is the aorta. Blood vessel is the aorta, right. The smallest blood vessel in our body is the capillaries, and the largest blood vessel is the aorta. So, what we see, when we follow the channel of this, the vascular system, we see that there is the aorta, right. From the aorta the blood flows where? The blood will flow into the arteries, right, and from the arteries the blood will flow to the where? The body tissues, okay, the capillaries, first the capillaries, and from the capillaries this will flow to the body tissues, and then from the body tissues it will be again picked up by the. So, even before arteries we can say that yes, there are the arterioles over here, right. Arteries, arterioles, then capillaries given to the tissues, from the tissues to the venules, from the venules to the vein, back to the heart, and that this is the whole chain or system how the blood is flowing, right, from the heart to the aorta, from the aorta to the arteries to the arterioles, the capillaries, then tissues, venules, vein, and the heart. And we saw that yes, the smallest blood vessel is the capillary, and the largest blood vessel is the aorta, right. Now, which two organelles other than the nucleus are lacking in a mature mammalian red blood corpuscle? Okay, which two organelles other than the nucleus are lacking in a mature mammalian RBC? The two organelles other than nucleus, okay, lacking in a mature mammalian RBC are what? Are the first one is the, you can say, the mitochondria, and the other one you can say is the Golgi body. Right, the mitochondria and the, even you can say the endoplasmic reticulum, the endoplasmic reticulum. Right. We move on to the next question. What is SA node? Right. What is SA node? Where is it located? And what is its function? What is the other name for the SA node? The SA node is also called as, okay, the SA node is also called as the sinoatrial node. Okay, SAN, sinoatrial or sinoauricular node, SAN. This will generate, okay, this will generate the impulse of the heartbeat, okay, and thus it will play a very important role in setting up the pace of the heart, and thus plays a very important role, and thus plays a very important role in setting up the pace of the heart, the pace of the heart, and called the pace maker, okay, and called the SA node is also called as a sinoatrial node. This will generate the impulse of the heartbeat and thus plays a very important role in setting up the pace of the heart, and is hence called as a pacemaker. Where is it located and what is its function? It is located in the right atrial wall near the vena cava. It is located in the right atrial wall near the vena cava. Okay, so it is located in the right atrial wall near the vena cava, and this is what, and the other name we have already said that this is also called as the pacemaker of the heart. Pacemaker. Okay. Next, we go on to the next question. From which cells of platelets do platelets originate? What is the lifespan and how do they act when blood vessels get injured? Right. So, what we will see that platelets originate from larger cells, okay, called, this is the 8th question we are doing, called megakaryocytes of the bone marrow of the red bone marrow. Okay. So, platelets originate from larger cells called megakaryocytes of the red bone marrow. Their lifespan is around 7 days, this is the average. They say 3 to 7 days. And how do they act when blood vessels get injured? Okay, they form a platelet. Okay, what happens, they play a very important role. The platelets play a very important role in blood clotting, and whenever there is a vessel wall injury, they will release thromboplastin. The platelets play a very major role in blood clotting, right? The platelets play a very major role in blood clotting and releases a substance, okay, and releases a substance called as thromboplastin, okay, and releases a substance called as thromboplastin. Okay, this is how the platelets function and what are they. Define pulse rate is the next question. Describe the factors involved in maintaining the pulse pressure. Absolutely. So, what is the pulse rate? The pulse rate may be defined may be defined as the number of times the heart circulates the blood. Okay, the heart circulates the blood every minute, as the number of times the heart beats, or circulates the blood per minute. Okay. The pulse rate may be defined as the number of times the heart beats or circulates the blood per minute, right. It is about 72, we are doing the 9th question, right. So, you know, it is about 72 times per minute. It is about 72 to 76, or you can say, you know, there is a range of 68 to 72 times per minute. Right. The factors affecting the pulse rate, factors affecting pulse rate, right. Factors affecting pulse rate: number 1, the viscosity of the blood, number 2, the elasticity of the arterial wall, right. Then the cardiac output, right, the cardiac output. We go on to the last question now. Differentiate between erythrocytes and the leukocytes. Okay. So, differentiate between the erythrocytes and the leukocytes. The erythrocytes, quickly we will mention the differences between them. Okay. The 5-mark question: leukocytes. These leukocytes, they are colorless. These are red colored. Why? Because of hemoglobin, right. So, the erythrocytes, you know, how many are these in number? 4.5 to 5.5 million per cubic millimeter, and these are 5,000 to 8,000 per cubic millimeter, right. The erythrocytes, okay, these erythrocytes, they are mainly they are one type. These are of 5 types, okay, eosinophil, basophil, the monocyte, the lymphocyte and all that, right. They are involved in immunity and defense, and these carry these have the respiratory pigment hemoglobin, okay, the respiratory pigment hemoglobin, right. The erythrocytes, they are, you know, also called as the RBC, the red blood cell, and these are also called as the WBC or the white blood cell. There are many more, you know, but I think this is more than enough for your 5-marker. Friends, any doubts you can always get back to me. Take care and concentrate. The time we meet again, a very good bye from this side. Thank you.